Hello and welcome to the Weekly Cap. This is Droke, and this week we're going to talk about some of the crazy things around the World of Warcraft that you may never have heard of. And first, we're going to start with some critters. Now, these first critters we're talking about are in Mulgore. They spawn up on this cliff. You need a flying mount to get up here, and they grow about 3 times their size, get weapons, get armor, and attack little critters that are unarmed. There's 3 types of them up here, but the only 2 I saw this day was the rabbits and the prairie dogs. The rabbits, they wield axes. You have the prairie dogs who have a dagger and this World War I style helmet. And they run, they kill a critter, run back to their starting point, and shrink again. And this actually blew my mind a little bit, so I started Googling it, and it turns out the last time this actually happened was the pre-release for Kata during the Shattering. They were thrown off by the unbalance during Deathwing coming through and blowing up all the homelands and everything, and it tied in with the druids. But it's back for the pre-release of Mist of Pandoria, and I'm not sure why. That, or it could be something for the pet battle system, I don't know. They, again, run around, kill things, they tag team these little critters, and go back to where they started and shrink. The other type is the mice that they're killing right now. They also grow. They get a skull helmet and dual wield pistols and do the same thing as the rabbits and prairie dogs. One of my guild heard me talking about this. They accused me of being on drugs, and I wasn't even sure I wasn't until I started searching to see this actually existed. It's actually pretty cool, but if you guys want to see it for yourself, head up towards Mulgore and get up on one of the cliffs where all these guys are. Now this next one is Tekton. He is a mechanical sheep that explodes. He is on a little cliff right outside Stormwind on a private farm owned by Aggie Tyler. Aggie is very antisocial. He doesn't come out, you can't actually go talk to him, and he just sits in front of his fire in his cabin and stares at it. Does not do anything else. There is actually a way to activate him. You got to kill Tekton. The problem with that is when you do it and you don't pay attention, he can blow you off the cliff, and unless you're a druid and have flight form or a pally with a bubble, so on and so forth, you'll die. Apparently, from what I read, the only people that can do this and get Aggie Tyler active is the Alliance. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't play Horde, so I couldn't actually check for you, but from what I understand, it's only the Alliance can do it. So anyway, when you attack him, he blows you back about 15 yards, kills all the sheep that are within that 15-yard radius of him, and Aggie comes out and starts yelling at you, calling you some names, goes back into his cabin, and just sits there and stares at the fire again until Tekton respawns and you kill him again. I use this place sometimes to help the guild towards their Critter Kill Squad achievement. The spawn timer is actually not too bad. It takes about 2 minutes, and then they're all back, including Tekton, and you can get blown away and have Aggie come out and yell at you again. Again, this place is right outside Stormwind. It's a little bit northeast, up on a cliff. You're going to need a flying mount to actually get up there. I can show you on my map real quick, and it is right here. Where my name keeps blinking is where you want to be. This is actually some camps right down the river from where Aggie is. I'm not sure what the relevance is towards the game. Maybe it's for the RP realms. I'm not sure. The only thing that I've seen come through here is flight paths. But nothing else can get up here unless you can fly. There's no NPCs, no critters, nothing. They're just these tents all alone. For those RPers out there, this would be a nice quiet place for you guys to hang out, I guess. This next part's actually about the little backpack I have on my druid, and I just get a lot of whispers about it, so next week I'll do a video on the quest for it. For druids, it actually works in all your forms. It doesn't quite work correctly for the Stag form. You'll see that here in a minute. But as a cat, it looks like a jetpack. I guess when you do your charge, you can claim that that's what makes you fly. I don't know, whatever you feel like saying. Bear form, it's in the same place. It just floats a little bit higher, doesn't match up. You can see some black ooze dropping from it. I'm not sure what it is. Again, here's stag form. It's like your spine or something. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. As a bird form, maybe it's a tracking system. You guys use your imagination and come up with what you feel is appropriate to call it. Now this area is pretty cool. It's a resort. It's on the border of the Desolus and Feralis. It comes equipped with everything from people swimming on beach towels. These guys are on vacation. If you talk to them, they think you're a servant to the resort, and they ask you to go get them a drink and tell you that they're tanning. This is another place I came across while I was doing archaeology, and I was trying to figure out any relevance to it, but again, this apparently showed up with the shattering. It has nothing to do with anything. They got goblins building kegs, they got a generator, oil pump, everything. They also got this NPC. It's a real-life copy, I guess, Blizzard uses, and this is Gordon Tramsey. From Hell's Kitchen, you would know him as Gordon Ramsay. Actually, if you talk to him, he says something a little attitude matching for Gordon Ramsay. And probably one of my favorite characters in the game right now, just because he's out in the middle of nowhere and I've seen this show. I checked all the buildings around here. There's no vendors, there's no anything. They don't even have rep names over them. From what I understand, they're Gadgetan goblins, and they are just building this place up. It's called the Steam Pools. But again, there's nothing here except some riding mammoths that you can't ride. There's some beasts around here that are 83 to 85 that you can kill. But beyond that, there's not much here except maybe another RP area. Now this is a glitch I came across, not on purpose, but either way, it's pretty cool. If you're a druid, you have the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth and the glyph for stag form, which I'm sure almost every druid out there has now. You can actually have some fun with this. You can be a stag that rides a mammoth, and it's pretty cool. When you do it, the vendors jump off, and you lose the mount speed increase, but you keep your travel form increase. You also, if you jump off a cliff and you pop your bird form, you can fly as a stag for a little bit. I, again, found that out while I was making this video, but it's pretty neat. You can attack from this as well. I had some fun in Arathi, typhooning people off as the mammoth riding stag. Actually, here's a video for you now. Anyway, thanks for watching this week. Subscribe, like, comment. Suggestions and requests are always welcome. Here's this week's Goldshire Duel.